It's Matrixing time. James Bond who? Guys, I'm Neo from the Matrix. Can't win, Neo. My name is the Matrix. I have so much product. I look like Bat Chest. I do not look like Bat Chest, dude. I look cool as hell. Guys, we have a fucking fun stream planned tonight. We are going to do the ultimate Bent's Live Halloween candy tier list. Look at how much fucking candy I got. This is ridiculous. You might go, oh, that's not that much candy. That's not much candy. Oh, shit. There's more on the ground, too. Oh, and there's some over here. Some secret candy. That's right. We went nuts on the candy. Oh, shit. The ground? Yeah, see? That's what I'm saying. When Ben's pulled the Halloween candy tier list ground shot. Oh, my God. Chills. Chills. No more arguments about what's the best candy. We decided here today. I trust my palate enough to guide everybody to the promised land and tell everybody what the best Halloween candy is, what they should be looking forward to, what they should be avoiding, and what is so bad that you'd rather have a razor blade in your candy. You know what? Let's actually add a row below. Would rather have razor blades. I did not get every candy under the sun, okay? It was just not feasible. I would have spent $100+. I kind of avoided like the tertiary candies, the 100 grands, the paydays, the fucking licorice, the bullshit ones that you don't really care about, you know? But I did. I saw the Mr. Beast chocolate. I was like, when am I ever again in my life going to buy Mr. Beast's chocolate and have a platform to give my opinion? So I did buy Mr. Beast. It's just the milk chocolate variation of Feastables. And I bought Carl's Gummies. I really wanted to splurge on Nolan's licorice, but they didn't have it. So I just went for Carl's Gummies. I have to say, this is the ugliest, shittest, like, made in GIMP packaging I've ever seen. This shit's fucking ass. We're gonna do these at the end so we can compare them to all of the greats that came before. But we're gonna do Hershey's at the very, very end. Because if you've ever seen an ad for Mr. Beast Feastables, how he does it is he's like, all right, eat some Hershey's. And they go, oh, that sucks. Oh, it's so gross. It tastes cheap. And then he's like, all right, now try Feastables. And then they're like, whoa, Mr. Beast, thank you for Feastables. So I want to come in here without any corporate interest, any fucking paid advertising, and tell you how shit this chocolate really is. Because let's be real, it's probably going to be pretty bad. But I will give my honest opinion. All right, the first candy I decided to pick that wasn't Hershey's because I wanted a good baseline was Milky Way. I'm going to do an early prediction. I think Milky Way is like a perfect B tier candy, but I'm also going to be a little tough on these candies, all right? I'm not going to be like the bat chest critic who just fucking praises everything sweet and nice, all right? I'm going to be honest. All right, here's the Milky Way, veined up. We got a girthy one. Let's give it a whirl. Oh my God. Oh, bro. I'm gonna choke. This shit is huge. It's ridiculous. This is too big. It's too much. It's not bad. I would never pick this. I also should say, I'm not the biggest caramel fan. Here, let me go in for a little seconds. I'll do a Squidward bite. I could really use like some nuts injected into it. No pause necessary. It's like a big mishmash of just goo. Milky Way, I was predicting a B tier. It's gonna go in C for now. It might get bumped down depending on how good or how bad other things are. But for now, Milky Way's a C tier. I would never choose to eat a Milky Way. Okay, next on the list, we have a controversial candy. You might be going, Bents, how could a candy be controversial? Well, let me tell you. It's the only spicy candy. Do you guys have hot tamales around the world? I haven't had one in years, but I remember them being pretty ass. Will you take the red tamale or the red tamale? Down the hatch. Really chewy. Those are pretty ass. I'm not gonna lie, those are pretty fucking ass. These just taste like, you know, have you ever had like Trident cinnamon gum? Gully chews nothing but Trident cinnamon gum, and that shit has more of a kick than this, but they taste almost identical. Hot tamales are easily D tier. So I have never had Nerds Gummy Clusters. I've never once had a Nerd Gummy Clusters, but they are the talk of the town. Everybody says Nerds Gummy Clusters are the best candies out right now. Ooh, they come in like a Pop-Tart case. All right, they're smaller than I thought. They're tiny. All right, first Nerd Gummy Cluster. Hold on, I'm going in for seconds. I'm going in for thirds. I'm going in for fourths. Okay, these are fucking gas. These are amazing. I'm gonna say it. Those are actually S tier. I did not expect any gummy slash hard candy to be an S tier because I'm kind of biased against gummies. Nerds gummy clusters, you've done it. Okay, next up, we got Whoppers. These are like a famously hated candy. They're malted milk balls. The original malted milk ball. Well, nobody's coming for that spot. Nobody else has even attempted to make another malted milk ball. Probably for good reason. All right, 3, 2, 1, Whopper time. They have like a chemical aftertaste. And they're way too sweet. The chocolate just tastes cheap. I mean, I've had 3 of them, so they can't be that bad. When did you become some type of candy connoisseur? Like an hour ago. Whoppers are not would rather eat razor blades tier because I had 3 of them and was like, they're fine, but they're definitely D tier. I think they're maybe a little bit better than hot tamales, but they're pretty bad. All right, next on the chopping block are Skittles. Now, you guys are gonna fucking hate me, especially with Gully here, because I feel like Gully fucks with Skittles. I've never really liked Skittles that much. This was the smallest pack of Skittles they had at Walmart, because they do everything big there. Let's try some fucking Skittles. I don't think that I'm going to be brought back around, but maybe I'll be a little nicer. We'll see. Here, let me do like a handful. They've got a good hit of sour and sweet, but not too much of either. They're perfect amount of chewy, but my own personal bias cannot allow me to place them in any tier higher than B. I think those are a strong B tier. I think sour Skittles would probably be A tier, but we don't have sour Skittles to test out. I'm getting a little like red 40 aftertaste. It doesn't bump them down a tier, but it definitely doesn't help them out. All right, let's move on to the next. And like, do I even need to say it? Reese's peanut butter cups are the most obvious front runner for the best candy out. I love Reese's. See, the people fucking love Reese's. All right, the classic Reese's peanut butter cup. Let's go in for the bite. I'm finishing the damn thing. I mean, what can you say? What can you say about Michael Jordan? What can you say about Lionel Messi, Tiger Woods, Muhammad Ali? Sometimes there's an undisputed GOAT. And sure, there can be runners up. There can be other great players, but nothing beats Reese's. Reese's are so good. It's just a fucking unbeatable combo. The problem is they have such an advantage because peanut butter and chocolate, even if they were bad, peanut butter and chocolate is so good together that it would make them a good candy. You know what I mean? Yeah, everything after this is probably going to be downhill, but we have another incredibly strong candy. Like I said, I'm not that big of a gummy guy, but Sour Patch Kids, who the fuck doesn't like Sour Patch Kids? Sour Patch Kids are so fucking good. Let's try the Sour Patch Kids. There may be Michael Jordans, there may be Lionel Messi's, but there are also LeBron James's. There are also Cristiano Ronaldo's. What's an undisputed number 1 without an undisputed number 2 at their side? These are fucking gas. These are so... Whoa. It's getting green screened. Carl's Gummies. Watch out. Can you stop talking about sports, you nerd? Who the fuck is LeBron James? My fault. Okay. I'll put it in words that you guys can understand. What's a Rizzler without a Big Justice at its side? You know? Oh, now I get it. There, see? There you go. I really think Sour Patch Kids are S tier. Nerds Gummy Clusters, great. All time. Sour Patch Kids beat them today. Next candy is one that I feel like I might have controversial opinions on because I feel like everybody loves Starburst. I'm maybe a little mezzo on Starburst. We'll see. Starburst time. I also have like a mega pack of Starburst. All right. That was kind of laborious to fucking unpackage, but here we go. It's so chewy. It does burst. They're very juicy. They're a little bit like big Skittles. That's kind of how it feels. They're like big, chewy, taffy Skittles. I think I'd rather have Skittles every day of the week over Starburst because Skittles at least like have a little bit of that initial crunch. So Skittles, but not Skittles at all. The flavor is a lot like Skittles. Starburst sacrificed the sour and the crunch for the juice. And I'd rather have the sour and the crunch. Starbursts are going in C tier. We have 2 back-to-back shitters. Dude, we have 3 back-to-back shitters. We have Twizzlers and a candy corn into Almond Joy. That is a disgusting lineup. Can you guess how expensive this massive package of Twizzlers was? It was like $2, which is kind of concerning. Like, it kind of makes me nervous that something's wrong with it. But obviously, they're just Twizzlers. Enough yapping. Let's try a Twizzler. What if I like Twizzlers? I'm scared that I might like it. I haven't had a Twizzler in years, dude. I liked Twizzlers as a kid, but these days, I don't think I fuck with Twizzlers, man. Dude, they're so slimy. Let's try it. Oh, yeah, these fucking suck. I could see why, if it was like wartime and all you ever had to eat was like Spam out of a can, a Twizzler might be the best thing you've ever had. And no wonder they took over the world in their time. But nowadays, with the technology and science we have at our disposal, this is a fossil. They taste bad. They have no flavor. Yeah, these are ass. Sorry, Grandma. She probably likes these. They're so bad. This is the first entry into would rather eat razor blades. I would actually rather try and take a bite out of a razor blade than eat another bite of a Twizzler. But it's gonna get worse before it gets better. Because now we have the worst candy. You might say, how can anything be worse than Twizzlers? Well, if you've had candy corn, you know candy corn is fucking worse. Very interesting that they decided to do cute cartoons instead of pictures because they couldn't find any actual pictures of anybody enjoying candy corn because it's never happened. But it is wholesome. It's not gonna save them from razor blades tier, but dude, even the packaging sucks. It didn't even open cleanly. It like ripped. Dude, this looks like it has like a bug inside of it. Can you see that? There's like a big dark spot in the middle. Whatever, let's just fucking eat it. Okay. Now that I've eaten it, I can give you a good description of what it tastes like. No, it tastes like that really, really cheap frosting that's on top of, like, really cheap birthday cakes. Oh, it's actually, like, I'm not even overreacting. It's foul. I'm gonna eat another one. Oh, it's so fucking gross, dude. It's actually actively bad. I would rather eat that uncooked kernel of corn than a candy corn. That's how bad it is. It's actually terrible. Like, it's worse than I remember it being. Candy corn is fucking ass. Twizzlers are also that bad. Twizzlers are better than candy corn because they're not as offensive to the soul. After seeing Twizzlers in American media for all those years, trying them felt like betrayal. It's literally Big Twiz. Other than Gully, it's Big Twiz lobbying to have their fucking candy appear in movies and TV. I'll say all that shit about Twizzlers. Candy corn is actually worse. I would rather eat a Twizzler than candy corn, but I'd rather eat razor blades than both of them. For sure. Next, I think is going to be an upgrade from both, but not by much. This is a very hated candy. This is Almond Joy. It is a coconut and almond chocolate candy, which actually, I hated these as a kid. I feel like I'm going to kind of fuck with these now. I like coconut, I like almond, and I like chocolate. So unless they royally fuck this up, I think I might like these. I like all three of those things. Maybe this will be like my new thing. I'll be the Mounds guy. They are strange looking though. Look at these, dude. They look like a Joy-Con. What the fuck is this? It's staring into my soul. It's got, when they said almond, they literally just fucking like Han Solo bake an almond into a fucking chocolate bar. All right, let's try it. I'm gonna eat a Sour Patch Kid after that. I don't think they're that bad, but they're not good. First spit of the night. First hawk of the Tua. I hate myself. I really expected more, dude. I'm really actually kind of let down. What lets a lot of these candies down is that they just taste like super artificial. There's too much coconut. The almond is nice, but it should be half almond, half coconut. It's like 70-30. 70 coconut, 30 almond. I was gonna shoot myself in the head with the gun, but the moment passed, so... And I don't feel the dark urge anymore. So I'm a little shocked. I was hoping these would be like the dark horse. They were pretty fucking bad, man. A bit like Chromacopia. It's in D tier. Okay, I'm gonna redo that for the YouTube video. I'm scared of the Tyler fans. Almond Joy, D tier. Ben, you should literally poison yourself on stream. What does it look like I'm doing? I'm gonna have a biblical stomachache after this, dude. The next candy, Twix. This might be an A tier. I was never a big Twix guy growing up, but I respect a crunchy candy bar. Why are American portions so big? Isn't this fucking ridiculous? It's bigger than my goddamn head. Looks a bit like a little dookie, but we're not going to think about that going into it. All right. I'll give it to Twix. I feel like their chocolate is actually, they did not skimp out on the chocolate. I feel like their chocolate is actually pretty decent. I'm not that big a caramel guy still. They're not too crunchy like a Whopper. Like the Whoppers are a little too crunchy. You know, it's like, Twix is a little bit like, you know, it's like, it's like, oh, I bite through it. I get a little crunch, but I bite through it easily. The chocolate is good, which makes me feel like I have to put it at least B tier. I think Twix is a B tier candy. Next on the list, we have one of my all-time favorites, Kit Kats, baby. Who doesn't love Kit Kats? Kit Kats are another one like Reese's, where I feel like they are just beloved. Kit Kats are great, but here's the thing. I didn't realize when I bought these, I thought these were just normal Kit Kats because they look like normal Kit Kats. They're donut Kit Kats, dude. They're chocolate frosted donut Kit Kats, which makes me kind of worried. Let's see where it ranks. Damn. Okay, I don't even want to finish this. It would be unfair of me as a candy reviewer to rank the Kit Kat donut flavor because we're trying to do all baseline flavors, you know? And I think the donut flavor is much worse than the base form of Kit Kats. That being said, I've had enough Kit Kats in my life to know that they're an A tier candy. I gotta give them the respect they deserve because I know in my heart of hearts the original Kit Kat is an A tier, but because I fucked up and got the donut flavor, it would have been like C or D. I really did not like that flavor at all. We are cleansing the palate though because, and this might be a controversial opinion, peanut M&Ms are one of the most goated candies of all time. I didn't get regular M&Ms because the only M&Ms they were selling were like this big, and I was like, no, I'm not doing that. But peanut M&Ms are fucking sick. Ben, you look like the yellow M&M today. What does this motherfucker even look like? What was I? All right. I don't know if you guys have go-to movie theater snacks, but my go-to would be get some of these at the convenience store, sneak them in my pants, and fucking go haywire. Yep. Really, what the peanut does, it adds some much-needed crunch to the M&M, and any and all yucky aftertaste from the M&M, because you know there is one, the peanuts fix. Those are an S tier candy, and I bought them knowing they'd be an S tier candy, all right? Okay, dude, I kind of feel bad for Snickers being this low because we're getting to the point where I'm feeling nasty. I'm feeling like a nasty bitch. I feel bad for Snickers because they're getting the short end of the stick because I'm starting to feel sick. That's gonna color the last few ratings here. What's even in Snickers again? I think it's like nuts and stuff. I don't remember. Peanuts, caramel, nougat. Okay, well, they got the peanuts. I do like peanuts. I'm gonna take a little bite of this. You know what? You know what the fuck what? That is A tier. I am shocked. I am shocked. I am shocked. What? Snickers are actually goated? It's like a Milky Way, but with nuts. And that makes it like 10 times better. Holy. Damn. Snickers surprised me. That's kind of crazy. Okay, next up, we have Jolly Ranchers, which I think are a very beloved candy, but I fucking have always not really liked Jolly Ranchers. I was going to say I hated them. I've hated them all my life, but that's not quite true. Maybe Jolly Ranchers will surprise me, but I kind of doubt it. I'm going to be honest. I don't want the Jolly Rancher coalition to hold out hope because it's not looking good. Like, I just don't like stuff that's like hard like this. It's just like a hard block of sugar. Let's try it though. I'm glad I went with the lime or green apple. You gotta bear with me. We're going to be here a while. Ben, check Discord is very important right now. That's what people say when it's not important at all, but I'll check it anyway. I'm not even gonna show this. There's a message from Levy saying ask him to put the Skittles in his butt. It's not even a Skittles, it's a peanut M&M. I'm not putting it in my butt. I didn't get these ideas. I've had enough of this. I'm talking about the Jolly Rancher, but also the Skittles in my butt talk. You need to try Polish fudge. Is that what it's called when you put a peanut M&M in your butt? Yeah, okay. Jolly Rancher verdict. I would never actively eat one of those. They take way too long to eat. The flavor is actually pretty good. Even still, Jolly Rancher is C tier because the flavor is pretty good, but the aftertaste is nasty and it takes way too long. We're down to the last four. And I'm just going to be honest, I don't even want to eat a Milk Dud right now, dude. Milk Duds are another kind of one like Whoppers where like you either love them or you hate them. But I think Milk Duds are more beloved than Whoppers, but not by much. But I've never been that into Milk Duds, so I'm expecting a D or C. Okay, I'm eating one Milk Dud. You can't make me eat one more. Boo, sorry, did I scare you? What's up, girl? It's almost Cocktober, and if you're getting this, it means you're Halloween. It means you're a Halloween hoe. Hold on. Okay, maybe it's just because we're at the end of the line, but Milk Duds, you're D tier, bro. I'm never gonna eat one of those. It just makes me feel sick. It's time to try the first of the two Feastable products, all right? But I'm keeping an open mind because if the candy's good, the candy's good. And as we've said before, I like sour candy. Okay, this is what they look like. They're little pellets sprinkled with sour, sugary stuff. Taste time. Okay, I will say these are not horrible, but it's hard to mess up a sour gummy. What I will say is they taste cheap. The thing is, the fact that Sour Patch Kids exist means there's no reason to ever buy these. The aftertaste is not helping their case at all. Actually, dude, having a Sour Patch Kid after that is kind of sad. It's like looking at your friend's painting and being like, oh yeah, that's really good. And then like you go to a museum and look at like a Van Gogh, you know? I'd say they're C tier. I'd put them above Jolly Ranchers. I'd put them at the top of C tier, honestly, just because I am a sucker for sour candies. Okay, this is the moment. This is the grand finale. This is the moment everybody's been waiting for. Mr. Beast Feastables, the fucking chocolate that he's been hyping up, feeding to every YouTuber, getting them to say good things about. I've never had this. I did fix the display for him because it was totally messed up. So just wanting to let you know, Jimmy, I'm doing God's work out there for you, man. It's Milk Crunch, so it's kind of closer to like a Crunch bar than like an actual Hershey's bar. I would be shocked if Mr. Beast's bar was better than Hershey's. I mean, I don't even like Hershey's that much. It's just like there's no way, right? Okay, this is the Mr. Beast bar. See, it has like Crunch bar style Rice Krispies in it. All right, I'm gonna do one after the other. I'm gonna do Hershey's first. It's fine. It's all right. 6 out of 10 chocolate. All right, Mr. Beast. They're the same. It's honestly not bad. It's not bad. It's not offensive. It's fine. But Hershey's edges it out. Hershey's is better. The Mr. Beast bar just tastes cheaper. Maybe that's placebo. Maybe that's my bias. But the real question is, where do they both rank? I'd say Hershey's is like B tier. Hershey's is about as benchmark as you can get. And then Feastables? I'm just trying to think, like, would I rather have a Twix bar than Feastables? Yes. Would I rather have a Hershey's bar than Feastables? I'd rather have the Carl's gummies than Feastables. Did I say Twinks bar? Twix bar. I did not say Twinks bar, did I? Anyway, I think Feastables is like around Milky Way. It's pretty just average. It's really like, tastes pretty much like a Crunch bar, but a little bit worse. That's the review of Feastables. I wish it was more climactic, like it was, oh, it was so good, or it was, oh, it was so shit. It kind of just tasted like a cheaper version of the other chocolate. Not gonna lie. Also, I just want to say, I hate saying the word Feastables. I hate that, dude. That's the Halloween candy tier list. Did you guys agree with it? What would you change? I had a good time tonight. I feel like shit, man. I feel fucking disgusting.